Hello and welcome to Paleologic. Today, we'll be learning about 10 incredible facts about mammoths. Let's dig into the ground and uncover some mammoth truths. Number 10, woolly mammoths hung out with humans. Evidence has shown that woolly mammoths and humans coexisted for thousands of years. The two species overlapped in Europe from around 40,000 to 8,000 years ago. Some scientists even believe that humans hunted mammoths specifically for their fur, which would make sense considering that woolly mammoths sport thick, long coats that would have kept humans nice and warm during the Ice Age. There are cave paintings and other forms of artwork depicting mammoths that date back 35,000 years. And it is believed that these magnificent creatures played a significant role in our survival during those harsh times. Some researchers even claim that humans and mammoths may have had a symbiotic relationship, with humans protecting mammoths from predators and the mammoths helping humans find food. It's a beautiful relationship. But sadly, humans hunted them to extinction. No. 9. A herd of mammoths could clear a forest. Woolly mammoths were herbivores, meaning they only ate plants. But the sheer number of plants they consumed was astonishing. These plant-powered giants ate up to 150 pounds of vegetation per day. To fuel their enormous bodies, they needed to consume so much food. A herd of mammoths could devour every bit of vegetation in an area and trample the plants that were too tough for them to eat. This would often kill off all the plants in the territory and create a grassland instead of a forest. No. 8. Mammoth tusks were a male-specific trait. Just like how male deer grow antlers, male mammoths grew tusks to attract a mate. Female mammoths didn't grow tusks at all. Scientists used to think that female mammoths had small tusks that were hidden under their skin, but now believe that the male's tusks were part of their reproductive organs. Male mammoths would use their tusks to fight other males during mating season. Only the strongest and most impressive tusks would get the girl. Number 7. Woolly mammoths went extinct 4,000 years ago. After 10,000 years of roaming the earth, woolly mammoths went extinct around 4,000 years ago, right around the time that ancient Egypt was building its first pyramids. So why did these magnificent creatures go extinct? Scientists believe that climate change may have caused the woolly mammoth to go extinct. As the earth warmed up, the ice caps melted. Water levels rose, and the tundras where mammoths lived turned into forests. Woolly mammoths couldn't compete with the new animals that moved into the forests, such as wolves, bears, and humans. No. 6. They're still living relatives of the woolly mammoth. Although the woolly mammoth went extinct 4,000 years ago, there are still living relatives of the woolly mammoth today. Step aside, woolly mammoth. Make way for the woolly rhinoceros. Just kidding. This guy's not real, but he did exist during the Ice Age, and he's definitely a relative of the woolly mammoth. One of the woolly mammoth's closest living relatives is the Asian elephant. The two species share many similarities, such as their size and the shape of their skulls. Scientists believe that Asian elephants evolved from woolly mammoths after the woolly mammoths went extinct. Number 5. Humans hunted woolly mammoths for their ivory tusks. Human beings have been using ivory for thousands of years to make jewelry, ornaments, and piano keys. When woolly mammoths went extinct, humans began using the tusks of other animals such as narwhals, walruses, and elephants. But strangely enough, human beings never used mammoth ivory to make products. Mammoth ivory is very similar to the ivory from these other animals, yet humans never used it. This is probably because mammoth ivory was never really valuable. Unlike other animal ivories, mammoth tusks do not have a single large tooth that can be made into a beautiful ornament or piano key. Instead, mammoth tusks are just large, pointy things that aren't really useful. No. 4. Woolly mammoths had really thick skin. The woolly mammoth was covered in thick, coarse hair that was perfectly suited for the Ice Age. Their fur helped protect them from predators and the freezing temperatures. If you wanted to stab a woolly mammoth with a spear, you'd have to push your spear through over an inch of skin before you could reach the meat. Even the thickest skinned animals alive today, such as hippos and whales, don't have skin that's as thick as woolly mammoths. No. 3. Baby mammoths were born during the summer. Female mammoths only gave birth during the summer. They would give birth to one baby every 2 or 3 years, and the babies would only live for around 60 days. If a baby mammoth died, the mother would mourn for up to 2 weeks. She would walk around the dead baby, touch it with her trunk, and scream loudly. Other female mammoths would join in on the screaming, and the whole herd would mourn the loss of the baby together. No. 2. Woolly mammoths went extinct in Siberia. The last known population of woolly mammoths lived in Siberia. The cold climate was perfect for woolly mammoths, but it wasn't perfect for people. In the 19th century, humans began moving into the woolly mammoths territory. Humans hunted woolly mammoths for their fur and meat, and they also competed with woolly mammoths for food. By the 1800s, woolly mammoths were gone. The last woolly mammoth that scientists know of was killed by humans around this time. Number 1. We learned about woolly mammoths from fossils. Thanks to humans' obsession with ivory, we learned about woolly mammoths from fossils. That's right. Humans have been excavating fossil fuels for thousands of years. All those years of digging for ivory accidentally uncovered fossils of extinct animals. At first, people didn't know what to do with these fossils. But eventually, they began to piece together the history of life on Earth. Today, we have William Buckland to thank for the discovery of the first woolly mammoth. He found the fossils in 1800 while walking along the River Thames. Thanks for watching. Which fact about mammoths surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye.